I was increasingly dissatisfied with the whole enterprise of measuring cities by their livability. Well, all of those concepts have deep flaws in them, from my point of view. They're almost wholly material and cannot deal with unquantifiable relationships. And they also tend to ignore, for example, invisible people like foreign workers. So the number one dimension that I added that changes everything and turns it upside down is life worlds. It's not in any other formulation. So if you look at my formulation, people ask me, where is economy? Where is it? And if you look, it's under personal well-being, livelihood, which is where I think it ought to be. We shouldn't have this imperialism of economists claiming everything we do is first and foremost economics. But what I wanted to say is it's important to have a concept at this level, because what happens is, and I really reject this idea, livable city means many things to many people. If you accept that, we get nowhere. You must have a concept at the really holistic level. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out, or it's to start the conversation. And the reason is because too many of the studies, they do one dimension and not the others. So for example, let's say I improve living wages, but the environment's going crazy, right? That's not a livable city to me, right? It's all tied together. My complaint about how cities were understood started with the Globopolis, Cosmopolis.
Okay.
And which was everyone saying, oh, look at these cosmopolitan cities. What they meant was there are a lot of people from different cultures. But if you look at the idea of Cosmopolis, this was anything but that. Foreign workers were put in separate dormitories. There was no pathway to citizenship. They had no right to the city. They had no rights to bring family. Totally not part of anything. So when what I call a city is being corporatized, that is, corporations are building the cities and determining who gets employed by whom, what will be in that space, you actually get a very divisive city, a very fragmented city, a very walled and separated city. And that's what we're getting in Southeast Asia in particular. Huge gated private developments that only the residents can go into, or the corporate workers can go into. So we're getting this kind of archipelago cities, right, with each one is a little island. That's not Cosmopolis. Cosmopolis is where people actually mingle and get to know and to accommodate each other. So that's why I started on the Cosmopolis, is where do we find a city that allows people of different walks of life to encounter each other? That's the city, that's the potential Cosmopolis.